welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. In charge of the Cardinals, that is head coach Jonathan Gannon. His side should be coming in with some fresh legs after their bye last week. Facing off against him, that's the head coach of the Cowboys. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Glad to have you with us for this one, football fans. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call. It's Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey with the honors. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And bringing them out in his 10th season now. A veteran who minimizes turnovers better than almost anyone here in the NFL, Jacoby Brissett.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him back.
And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Kill! 19!
Third and long for him here. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. The rookie out of Colorado, the one to bring him down. So on fourth down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals. Collects this at the 32. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Tootin. A lot of space ahead. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Jonathan Gannon doing a last little bit of coaching here as the Cardinals return to the field. On 2nd down, a run with Connor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Right back to Connor. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Past the line, he's going to run for it. He passes the 35. And he's all the way forward to the 37-yard line. All set now. 1st and 10. Connor off the pistol give. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Offense to the line for second down. From the shotgun, Brissett has him on the quick hitter. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 19. Gain of 26 yards.
Now it's Brissett.
First down.
Short pass brought in. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Yeah, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Formation for the Cardinals.
And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some meat on the bone with that one. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
3rd down and 12.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Caught quickly on the slant. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. First down, here's Dak. Looking right, and he finds him. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Dallas first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Finds his running back as his Bayshul Tootin. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st and goal. Here's Tootin. And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Dak now from the gun. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Hey, 47! Yep, then we're going to 53.
Dak out of the pistol. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in. What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year, and I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Pressure coming for Brissett. Throw right side, and McBride has it. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches.
And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. Motioning left is their running back. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He's got this at the 27. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Cowboys about set to take over. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
He rolls to his right. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
So 1st down from the 41. From the gun is Prescott. Completes another one to Thomas. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. So it'll be 3rd and 4, but not just yet. Only 2 minutes to go in our 1st half. Cowboys with the lead here at AT&T. Third and 4 coming up now. Prescott here from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the upright. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead.
Cardinals, nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out ahead the Cardinals now on offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you...
Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Here's Brissett to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Hey, check. Hey, check.
Shotgun now for Brissett. They're on him again, and he goes down again. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. The Cardinals out for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Has it at the 37. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Cowboys have running back Bashal Tootin headed out with the rest of the offense. And he sure has proven to be a handful for them, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. 2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
At the 31-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And they get to him again. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Connecting on the slant. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts.
Brian Anger in confirmation for the Cowboys.
And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. Out come the Cardinals on offense late in the half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off that deficit. On 1st down, it's Brissett. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
A gain of 19 yards.
19.
First down.
Brissett with it on 1st. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. Moving quickly, try to get set again.
Sacked. A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Brissett looking to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
19. Good. 12.
Shotgun handoff to Connor. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. Blake Gillikin on to punt. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10. At their own
It's going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
We'll go 47.
Back to throw it. Complete out to the right side. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Jaguars. And this is Trey Tucker. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. 52 yards, touchdown. The Raiders move their mark to 7-1, looking good as they get the win. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And this is the Colts quarterback. He gets this one complete, 6-yard touchdown pass. The Colts finish off the first half of the season with a victory to move them to 5-4 on the season. One final look at the rest of the scores from week number 9 with Cleveland, the Jets, Philly, and Tampa Bay all on the midseason bye. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Dak to the air here. Completed to his running back. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Yeah! There we go, boy.
Blitz coming, Dak. He's got it over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Yards on the play.
Hey, 47.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Here's Dak. Flushed out of the pocket. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Here we go, 40. Here we go. 26.
Another throw for Prescott. That one connects. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point for Mabry is up and good. And the Cowboys make it a 24-point ball game.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Jonathan Gannon doing a last little bit of coaching here as the Cardinals return to the field. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
19. Okay. 120. Good. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, Brissett. That's incomplete on 2nd down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Third down, it's Brissett. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to attain through that hit. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
They'll bring out the punter here. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Buying some time right. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
19, 10, 12 back.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. From the shotgun, Brissett. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Here's a screen to Benson. Up the sideline he goes at the 35. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. First down from the 42. Brissett keeping this himself. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
19.
2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the pistol, Brissett. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. Their punter making his way out now. And this effort's going to give him an even half dozen tonight. Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense.
Down.
1st and 10, Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. And with that last throw, a memorable one for him because it gets him to the 3,000-yard plateau for the year. To mark every quarterback tries and honestly expects to hit over the course of a regular season. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
On the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Anger in punt formation for the Cowboys.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Cardinals have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
19. Set. Y20. Set. Go.
Ready to start this drive with Connor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 18.
Shotgun now for Brissett. On him quick, and they bring him down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Here's Brissett. It's caught by Harrison. The 50. Still going inside the 35. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals putting up points in a game decided. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Cardinals get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. Waiting for that signal, waiting for it. Oh, they've got it! The Cardinals recover!
Offense.
Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag.
Here we go. Hey, quiet. Here we go. 40. 26.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
Prescott will look to throw. On the move, headed right. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys continue piling it on here in the 4th. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. Jonathan Gannon doing a last little bit of coaching here as the Cardinals return to the field. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Now Brissett to throw. Short pass brought in. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down.
Connor trying the right side. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. All right, here we go. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
13.
Back to throw. Here's Brissett. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still Brock not enough to avoid third down.
A gain of 11 brings up 3rd and inches.
They sneak it with Brissett. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
On first down, it's Brissett. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Malik Hooker on the coverage.
Second down, here's Brissett again. Here's a screen, it's Connor. Escapes the defender, and he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Markers are reset, here we go, ball at the 44. Benson on 1st and 10. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5, takes him inside the 40-yard line. So a gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Throwing from the gun here. He puts some air under it, deep down. Tried to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Savon Revel with the pick.
Kate, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
And that run good for a handful as it brings up second down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys getting ready to celebrate a 9-0 start. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Tootin headed left. Still some room at the 20. And they'll get him down at the 25-yard line. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
We've set it downs from the 37.
First down. 1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on first. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. Into the second level past the 30. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Tootin has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Another try for Tootin. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Cowboys continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys continue adding on to that lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First and 10.
Brissett looking to throw. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. So it's a win for the Cowboys. Yet another win for them, Brock. And now, I don't know. Are they talking about it? Are they thinking about it but not talking about it? They're officially over halfway now to a perfect season.
Yeah, I don't think they're talking about the 72 Dolphins yet or the 07 Patriots, but I do think they're believing. They're believing they can find ways to win, and they're doing it every single week.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.